My name is Andrew. I am a senior developer advocate on the Ethical AI Research Group at Google. As an analyst, there's quite a few things you can do as you're evaluating your data set in order to ensure that you are looking at it through the various ethical lenses. One of which is being to self-reflect and understand what it is that you're doing and the impact that it has. And the best way to challenge that is to question who we are. We being like, okay, we in this team are trying to build this because we think that that's going to help improve this product, or that's going to help inform decisions about what we want to do next. Think about not just those that sit laterally next to you, but also think about those that are represented in this data set and those that aren't represented in this data set. And then use that intuition to then continue to question the integrity, the quality, the representation that is present in that data set. And then also think about the various harms and risks associated with the work that you're doing. For example, if you find that you think that you'll benefit from keeping the data set longer, you may want to also understand what's the risk of holding on to this data set? What's the potential harm that could arise if you continue to look at this data set and continue to store it and continue to retrieve this data? And going beyond that, also understanding what's the consent process like? Are you informing those that you're collecting data from how it's going to be used? What's the communication channel like? Putting on the various ethical lenses, taking a more nuanced approach to your analysis, being cognizant of all the possible risks and harms that can arise when not just analyzing your data set, but also presenting your data set, how you portray the results, how they're being used in the decision-making process, whether you are presenting this to management or presenting this to executives or presenting this to a larger audience. All of that matters in the responsible use of the data set. As a data analyst, you stand in the intersection between the very people that will stand to benefit from the technology that's being developed and those in your organization that are trying to make a more informed decision as to whether or not to move forward with the productionization of the technology. It may feel like there's a lot of weight there, and there is, but it's also very pivotal, and it speaks to the volume of the impact of your work.